In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 4th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Miami Marlins versus Washington Nationals. The Miami Marlins hope to keep their run of dominance against the Washington Nationals going in Monday's series finale of the ensuing National League East tilt. It took extra innings for the Marlins to break the Nationals' heart again in a 7-4 victory in extra innings at Nationals Park on Sunday. They'll try to add to that heartbreak in this 4th of July tilt between the bottom 2 teams in the division. Braxton Garrett gets the nod to start for the Marlins opposite of Washington's Patrick Corbin. The Marlins have won 4 straight coming into this game, including the first 3 games of this series as they go for the sweep. With Sunday's win, the Marlins are now 9-5 in their last 14 games and 11-1 against the Nationals this season. Unfortunately for the Nationals, they are a punching bag this season, and the Marlins have been no exception. Miami has won those 11 games by a combined 37 runs for an average of 3.36 runs per game. The Marlins are a bad matchup for the Nationals and have proven it time and time again this season. Young Miami starter Braxton Garrett has not been good this season, but fortunately for the Marlins, Nationals starter Patrick Corbin has been even worse. Corbin is coming off by far his best start of the season against the Pirates, but he still poses a big question mark as he has posted a 4-10 record with 6.06 ERA and 1.7 WHIP in 81.2 innings pitched across 16 starts. In this matchup between a couple of left-handed starters, the Marlins lineup has an edge as they are 10-7 in games against left-handed starters, while the Nationals are 11-18 this season. Until the Nationals show any signs of life against the Marlins, or in general for that matter, Washington is a good fade, so the Miami Marlins money line is our full game side pick. Miami is 17th in runs scored and Washington is 22nd in runs scored. The total has finished under in each of the last 5 games played by Miami and Washington. In addition, the total has finished under in each of Miami's last 4 games on the road. Washington has seen the total finish under in 8 of its last 10 and in 4 of the last 5 at home. Nationals Park is turning into a house of horrors for a Nationals team averaging only 3.79 runs per game in their home building. They were held without a hit until the 7th inning of the 3rd game in the series on Sunday afternoon. Both teams are also missing some serious power hitters in this matchup. Juan Soto is listed as day-to-day after leaving Sunday's game early with calf tightness, and the Marlins have been playing without Jazz Chisholm Jr. I'd temper my expectations for the on-field fireworks in this game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Seattle Mariners versus San Diego Padres. The San Diego Padres play host to the Seattle Mariners on Monday evening from Petco Park in the opener of their midweek series. The American League and National League foes face off for the first time this season after the Padres swept the 3-game set between the two back in May of 2021. In 2020, the 2 teams split 6 games, though last year's sweep is likely to have momentum on San Diego's side of things. The Padres continue to put together a strong season, even with a losing record over their last 10 games thanks to their series with the Dodgers, while the Mariners have come on strong but still sit quite a ways back in the American League West. Despite the difference in record, this is still expected to be a tight matchup and will be one to keep an eye on to set the tone for the rest of the week. Chris Flexen has been struggling in his previous 7 games as he is 3-2 with a 3.6 ERA with a 1.43 WHIP in his last 7 starts, while Sean Manaea has been doing well in his previous 5 starts as he is 1-0 with a 3.72 ERA and a 1.21 WHIP. Both teams' relievers have done well, with San Diego doing a bit better as they are 11th with a 3.6 reliever ERA, while Seattle is 14th with a 3.79 bullpen ERA so far. The Padres have won 8 of the previous 10 home games against the Mariners. The Padres lost 3 out of the 4 games against the Dodgers over the weekend, but they did manage to pull off a 9th-inning comeback in yesterday's game to steal the win and gain some momentum heading into their series with the Mariners. The Padres will turn to one of their more reliable starters this season in Sean Manaea, who has quietly put together a strong campaign with a 3.33 xERA. He has posted 2 2 straight quality starts and should put up another one today facing a struggling Seattle offense who only scored more than 2 runs in just one of their 4 games against Oakland over the weekend. Opposing Mania will be Mariners starter Chris Flexen, who has a 4-8 record and 4.32 ERA on the season. He has very poor metrics across the board and even has a 5.40 xERA, which suggests that he's due for even worse results down the road. The Padres struggled against the Dodgers pitching staff recently, but facing off against Flexen should give them a great chance to get back on track. As previously mentioned, Sunday's comeback win should also give the Padres a boost of energy heading into this game where they'll return to play in front of a packed Petco Park. So the San Diego Padres to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams have been playing a lot as they have played 29 games in their previous 30 days, so the pitching staffs have to be a bit fatigued here. However, these offenses have been able to produce runs as the Mariners are averaging 3.55 runs per game in that span, while the Padres are scoring 4.93 runs per game in that stretch. They are doing incredibly well as they are able to draw walks and keep having base runners, as Seattle is drawing the majors with 292 walks so far, while San Diego is 5th in the sport with 279 walks up to this point. The over has hit in each of the previous 4 games against one another. The Mariners have struggled as a staff to keep the ball in the park this season, while the Padres had the hitters ready to make them pay. While Mania has been solid and has the experience, the Mariners should be able to make him pay a time or 2 for mistakes as well, given that they're used to his style of pitching. Additionally, for the Mariners, the over is 6-0 in their last 6 games against National League West foes. For the Padres, the over is 3-0-1 in Mania's last 4 starts in the opener of a series and is 6-0 in his last 6 starts with 5 days of rest. Beyond that, the over is 6-0 in the last 6 meetings between the 2 in San Diego and 4-0 in the last 4 meetings overall. With the wind expected to be blowing out on Monday evening, the ball could be flying out of the ballpark in this one. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Twins versus Chicago White Sox. Minnesota will begin a crucial 3-game series against American League Central foe Chicago on Monday night. The Twins won 2 straight games over Baltimore before losing in a 3-1 final on Sunday. Chicago is on a hot streak coming into this series after sweeping San Francisco over the weekend. The White Sox have been the stronger offensive team this year, and I feel better about their pitching situation in this game. Kyoto has put together a nice campaign after a delayed start to the year, posting quality outings in most of his starts. Bundy has struggled to maintain a high level, which showed in his last appearance. He is going to have issues slowing down this White Sox lineup, while Kyoto will hold Minnesota at bay. Both teams had successful weekend series heading into the holiday game on Monday. The White Sox show value with Johnny Kyoto on the hill. Kyoto throws his best game in a big spots, and this could be one of those games. I believe that Chicago is going to start to close the gap in the American League Central this week, so the Chicago White Sox money line is our full game side pick. Neither starting pitcher has shown the ability to shut down the opposing lineup, as Dylan Bundy is 1-2 with a 4.38 ERA in 37 innings in his previous 7 starts, while Johnny Kyoto is 2-4 with a 4.29 ERA in 42 innings in his last 7 starts. Neither bullpen has been doing too well also, as the Twins are 16th in the majors with a 3.84 reliever ERA, while the White Sox are 20th in baseball with a 4.14 bullpen ERA this year. Both offenses have been hot as of late, as Minnesota is averaging 5 runs per game in their last 7 games, while Chicago is scoring 4.2 runs per game in their previous 5 games. I do not trust Bundy to keep the score of Monday's game reasonable, which means I have to take the over. He has given up multiple crooked numbers this season, leading to an ERA that has been above 5 for part of the year. This is not a good spot for a pitcher who has had issues, as Chicago is an outstanding offensive team that ranks 5th in the majors in batting average. Kyoto has allowed 3 runs in each of his last 2 starts, so Minnesota should do enough to help get this one over the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.